Dear student, welcome to my YouTube channel Science Vision with Bhandekar sir. Today here we study the one topic of that is a plant classification. Here a topic of cryptogams. According to classification of plant, we study the kingdom plants there, and we study the classification of plant in smaller and smaller group according to their characteristics. Here we study that is cryptogams. Here according to classification of plants mainly classified into two types here: cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams, that is a non-flowering plant. Phanerogams, that is a flowering plant. Here we start a topic here of cryptogams. Dear student, you know here what is cryptogams or what are the characteristics of cryptogams. Cryptogams, they are the non-flowering plant. Means main characteristics, no flowers are there, and you know that is that non-flowering plant, and you know they should be divided into three division, that is Thallophyta, then Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. That cryptogams, dear student, cryptogams are non-flowering plants. They not bears the flower. म्हणजे विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो त्या प्लांट्सला फुले येत नाही. And here cryptogams are non-flowering plants, and that should be divided into three divisions. Cryptogams divided into three divisions, or these plants are classified. These plants are classified into three divisions. These plants are classified into three divisions. Mainly three divisions there. Which are these three divisions? One Thallophyta, then second Bryophyta, and number three Pteridophyta. That is three divisions are there. Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Here all these three divisions and all these three plants are non-flowering plant. They should be including into the subkingdom that is cryptogams. And look here, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Dear student, we study now that is Thallophyta. Here Thallophyta and Bryophyta, that is a non-muscular plant. They not bear the flower and they are non-muscular. Why they are called non-muscular there? Means vessels like xylems and phloems are absent. Dear students, xylems are the such vessels which are present in plant. They conduct the water, and phloems are the vessels they conduct the food. The xylems and phloems, that is food conducting vessel and water conducting vessels, are absent there in Thallophyta and Bryophyta. But in Pteridophyta are non-flowering plant, but they are the vascular plant. That vessels are present. Means in this way, that is cryptogams divides into Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Dear student, today here in this my video lecture, we study the Thallophyta in detail. That is example of Thallophyta and characteristics of that Thallophyta. How we study the Thallophyta here? Thallophyta, that is one division of that is a cryptogams. Look here, Thallophyta. How we study the Thallophyta? Thallophyta is an important division here. How we study the Thallophyta? Thallophyta are non-flowering and non-vascular plants. Important characteristics is there. Thallophyta are non-flowering, means they not bears the flower, and non-vascular means vessels are absent. That is a important characteristics of Thallophyta. In such type of plant, root, stem, leaves and flowers are absent. Means a well distinct part of the plants are absent here. Means root, stem, leaf and flowers are absent. These different parts are absent there, and in this way only a thallus-like structure is there. Just like for example, algae, just a thallus and spreading structure is there. त्यामध्ये थॅलस लाईक स्ट्रक्चर आहे. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, या थॅलोफायटा मध्ये कुठल्याही प्रकारचे डिफरंट पार्ट्स म्हणतो आपण त्याला, जसं रूट, स्टेम, लीव्ज अँड फ्लावर्स हे पार्ट त्यामध्ये नाही. ओनली थॅलस लाईक स्ट्रक्चर इज देअर. फक्त त्यामध्ये थॅलस हे एक स्ट्रक्चर असते, अ स्प्रेडिंग स्ट्रक्चर असते, आणि याचं बेटर एक्झाम्पल जे आहे अल्गी, अँड दॅट इज स्पॅरोफायटा. Look here, second characteristics of this Thallophyta, which is second characteristics, root, stem, leaf and flowers are absent. Look here, root, stem, leaf and flowers are absent. Look here, and just well differentiated organs and parts of the plants are absent here, but body is just a thallus like structure. Body structure is thallus. Body structure is a thallus. Thallus like structure means just it is the spreading structure. And here these plants are photosynthetic plant. They are the autotrophs and heterotrophs also. The example of autotroph, that is algae, and example of heterotrophs, that is a fungi. Means in this way, here these plants are autotrophs and heterotrophs. These plants are autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotrophs and heterotrophs. What is autotrophs? Auto means a self. They can synthesize their own food due to presence of green pigment, and that is called autotrophic plant. Autotrophs, they synthesize their own food. That all the green plants are autotrophs. Just algae is an example of Thallophyta. It is an autotrophic plant because that having the green pigment like chlorophyll. Hence, we call autotrophic nature. It can synthesize its own food in presence of sunlight. But heterotrophs, example, that is fungi, mucor and other. They depend upon another for food. Hence, they are called heterotrophs. Means in this way, here autotrophs and heterotrophs, these are the main characteristics of that Thallophyta. Dear student, look here again. Thallophyta are non-flowering and non-muscular plant. Secondly, root, stem, leaf and flowers are absent. Next, body structure is a thallus structure. Then these plants are autotrophs and heterotrophs. That is the main and important characteristics. Now here we study that is example of autotrophs. Algae. Algae is a one better example of Thallophyta. And here, algae is an example of Thallophyta. And dear student, it is necessary to describe the structure of algae by drawing the diagram. Look here, example of Thallophyta, algae, that is Spirogyra. Example of algae, that is Spirogyra. Look here, we study the Spirogyra, diagram of Spirogyra. In this way, here a cell of Spirogyra, it is the cell wall. It is necessary to draw the diagram of that Spirogyra. a cell of Spirogyra in this way, a thread-like structure. Number of cells are joined to each other and forms a thread-like structure here. That is, a thick cell wall is there. Cell wall around the cell. Then it has a very important structure, that is spiral shape, a chloroplast in this way. Spiral shape, a chloroplast in this way, means we call that is a spiral chloroplast. Spiral chloroplast. Then here a nucleus, and next that is pyrenoids. These dot-like structure are called pyrenoids. Means in this way, that is the structure, a cell structure of Spirogyra. You know, Spirogyra, a body of Spirogyra is a thread-like structure. It is the number of thread makes a thallus-like structure, and it can be grows in a fresh water or a marine water. Means you know that is an aquatic plant. And important point is that the thallus-like structure, a number of threads can be developed there. It is a multicellular plant. Number of cells joined to each other and forms a long structure, and number of threads together forms a thallus. And that algae having the photosynthetic nature, they can prepare their own food material in presence of sunlight, because it having a special type of chloroplast that is called a spiral chloroplast. That is called a spiral chloroplast, means a spiral chloroplast. Spiral chloroplast is present having pyrenoids. Spiral chloroplast is present having the pyrenoids. Then important point, that is nucleus is present. Nucleus is present just at a side of the cell, and cell can be covered with a thick cell wall. Cell surrounded by thick cell wall. Cell wall is the protective layer of the cell, and you know here, means in this way, here an important structure of the Spirogyra cell. Number of cells join to each other and forms a long thread-like structure, and many threads together forms a thallus-like structure, and that is the Spirogyra. Important point is there, Spirogyra is an algae which is autotrophic mode of nutrition. It has the photosynthetic nature, because that have a green pigment, that is a chloroplast is there. Means look here, Spirogyra have photosynthetic nature, hence are autotrophs, means they synthesize their own food in presence of sunlight. Means in this way, that is a Spirogyra is one autotrophic thallophyta, is an example of autotrophic thallophyta. Then mucor or fungi is an example of heterotrophic thallophyta. That is a fungi. Fungi is the example of heterotrophic thallophyta. Fungi is an example of heterotrophic thallophyta, because dear student, fungi not synthesize its own food, because that have not a green pigment chloroplast. And look here, that is a fungi can be depend upon another dead and decomposed material there for their food and survival. Hence, that is called a heterotrophs. Means in this way, that is a one point we study the cryptogams, and that is a division Thallophyta. We can study a division, that Thallophyta division, and division Thallophyta is a one important point here. Dear student, please subscribe my YouTube channel to learn a total syllabus and all the videos related to this syllabus of 9th class science. Thanks.